Now, in regards to your post-college days, what do you go? Where have you been? Where have you traveled? You know, what have you seen? You were obviously very successful, and as a high school aged player, you were pretty successful as a student here at LACC, and I imagine that your time in Iona was also very successful. So what was it like after college?
After college, wow. I don't know which one is more interesting. Was it before or after college? After college, that's when I knew, okay, this is my job. I'm not gonna wake up, clocking in somewhere, you know, I knew that wasn't gonna be my life yet. You know, when they started paying me to do things like the basketball, that's when I knew it was a career. I took my career pretty much almost all over the world. Just to name a few, Argentina, China, Mongolia, Chile. I mean, they still call to this day. I mean, you know, because of the NBA lockout, you know, it's hard for me to get a job with, you know, Kobe Bryant over there, and you know, even the guy that don't get any run on the Lakers will get a job before me, because when you say Laker, you know, you'll pick a Laker up before you say LA City All-American. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of, and I don't think it's a big difference, but names does matter.
Yeah.
So when I traveled around the world, man, it kind of opened my eyes up to a lot of things, and not just basketball, just how people live and how people do things, and how people see things, and mostly how people look at America. You know, because when I went out there, it was the same thing. It was like a love and hate relationship. They didn't like me because I was from America for whatever America did to that country. I don't know, but
Yeah.
they loved me because I came to play basketball and I was into sports. I didn't go over there being a political figure.
Yeah.
I went over there playing sports, and I gotta say, in China, they love basketball way more than the U.S. I mean,
Really?
you would think U.S. okay, you know, would be the biggest
It
basketball
has the biggest
place.
fan base. Yeah.
China.
They're real passionate out there?
Oh, very passionate. I mean, they called me. They didn't even call me Jermaine or Tree out there. They gave me a name.
What was your nickname?
The name was Alibaba. You know, and I asked them what it mean. I think they said it mean a Chinese basketball savior, as if I like came to save the game. They were trying to explain it to me, but I really couldn't get the concept down. What they were called. But I embraced the name. You know, I was Alibaba for about
Do you speak any of the languages that you?
I used to. It just all when I left, you know, the language
If
left.
you don't use
I was,
it, you lose it, right?
Yeah. So when I left, when I was there, I was very fluent. You know, I was asking for this. I didn't need an interpreter. It was cool, man. I couldn't tell you one thing about Chinese language right now, but when I was there, I was fluent. You know, it felt good to know more than just, you know, one language.
Was there any country that you enjoyed more than playing for, or than any other?
I think China was the best.
That's
China. I
enjoyed
mean,
yourself the most.
I mean, just being like, we were up here on the roof at LA City College. I was standing on the Great Wall of China. It's like if I take a survey and go through LA City College and ask people, you know, how many of you guys checklist, you know, how many of you guys ever been to the Great? I probably get no signatures, maybe a few, you know, because I know some people have probably been out there.
Okay.
But just being on the Great Wall of China and hearing about it all my school life, and you know, on the news and everything, and to be standing on the wall, and that wall's no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be in some type of shape to either get from, you know, point A to point B.
Okay.
You know, so it was. I think China was the best.
All right. So what would you say, considering that you have a vast amount of experience playing basketball, and then also, I mean, just overall as a person, I mean, having traveled and seen so many parts of the world, what advice would you give to the young students that are aspiring to play or even do anything for themselves personally, whether it's for basketball or in life?
As far as basketball, I mean, everything's not for everybody. You know, you can be 7 feet tall and basketball probably won't work out for you. You know, you could be 5'4" and basketball could be the best thing that ever happened for you. So as I would tell like the kids, I may seem kind of commercials by saying this, but practice. I mean, a lot of kids these days, they don't practice. They just walk in saying, okay, you know, as if they, you know, they have ability to do whatever they need to do.
Yeah.
But practice, and you got to want to do it. You got to want to do it, because, I mean, I wanted to do this. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really care for basketball. But when I got better at it, I really wanted to do it, and I really wanted to pursue it. You know, I didn't want to come back home saying, okay, this guy did me in, or this happened. You got to really want to do it. Like, you just can't go to college and they're going to hand you grades and give you a degree and you're going to walk out.
Yeah.
You know, you have to cut out the partying, you know, cut out the girls or whatever, or whatever it is that's around. You have to cut that out and focus on that one thing. Not saying give your whole life up for basketball, because it's not that serious.
It's going to require sacrifice.
Oh, big time sacrifice, and that's why I want to send out to the kids that it's a big sacrifice, and if you really want to do it, you know, you have to really, you know, dig deep and really ask yourself, is this for me? You know, and not just basketball life. You know, it's consequences to what we do. It's good and bad. You know, and it's choices you have to make, and decisions you have to make, and if you don't make that decision, you know, somebody's going to make it for you, and it may not be a good decision. Yeah. You know, so what I just want to tell the kids is, you know, practice. Try not to look at the NBA, because those guys are like they're there. You know, they can, you know, do and pretty much anything they want. Focus on the basics. Be real with yourself, because a lot of us know what we can and can't do, but we still try and we keep getting the same results. Yeah. So I would tell them, you know, to practice, take advantage of the clinics, you know, that's going around, and the main thing is practice.
Keep working at your trade, right?
Keep working at the trade, just like if you was trying to get that kinesiology degree or you know, doctor's degree, you know, whatever it is, you know, stick to it and, you know, follow it through. And when people see you doing things like that, you'll see people coming from all different types of places trying to help you.
Oh, okay.
You know, for free. You know, not okay. You know, pay this fee and we'll do this. And they'll come in and they'll see what you're doing and they'll help you, like just like a lot of basketball figures did for me.
All right. Well, Mr. Jermaine,
Tree, yeah.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time and willing to share some of the experiences of your life, whether it's been here at LXCT or, you know, just your time spent as a child in New Jersey and as your time as a young man playing overseas. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks, Hayden.